Hi guys! So I wanted to get on here. I have done a couple of videos in the past, but I didn't ever upload them. So I just wanted to sit down today and make a video to tell you guys that I am pregnant. I am currently 16 weeks pregnant, but I wanted to kind of document my symptoms, how I've been feeling, different updates and things week by week. But I'm already in week 16, so I have a lot of catching up to do. So I wanted to start by talking about how I found out that I was pregnant. So I will kind of give you that story as quick as I can without giving too many details. I am the worst storyteller because I give way too many details. So I'm going to try my best to not do that. But it was the Thursday before Matt's sister's wedding. Let's see, so I got married on Saturday, and on Thursday I got home from work, or I was actually driving home from work, and I was just thinking, like, man, I just don't feel right. Like, I felt fine. I wasn't sick or anything, but I felt like dizzy, kind of. That's kind of like the best way that I can explain it, was that I was just kind of like feeling a little dizzy and just feeling off. And I knew that weekend we had the wedding, and so we were gonna be drinking, and I didn't want to drink if I was pregnant, obviously. And I just had this feeling like I should just take a test just to know. I didn't tell Matt. Matt was gone. He went to the bachelor party. So he was out that night, and I figured, you know what, I'm home alone tonight. I'm gonna just go take a test. Didn't even tell Matt about it because I think that I thought I maybe was, but I didn't really think that I was. So I didn't think it was like too big of a deal to like tell him or anything. And we had always like joked in the past too, like anytime I don't feel good, we're like, oh, must be pregnant. So I didn't tell him. I just figured what's the point, because I really didn't think that I was going to be. So I went to Target and I got the test that says it says pregnant or not pregnant. I'm like, I'm not gonna go and try to figure out if there's 2 lines or 1 line or whatever it is. So I'm like, I want it to say it or say it's not. So I went and I got that, and I brought it home, and I actually filmed myself. I filmed myself before I went into Target. If I still have it, I'll insert it. But I filmed before I went into Target, and then I filmed when I was taking the test. Well, to my surprise, it said pregnant, and I'll insert the clip here too. Okay, I'm recording from way down here because there's people ahead of me like sitting in the car in front of me, and I don't want them to see. But I'm going to Target right now, and I'm going to buy a pregnancy test. I have been feeling really not good the last week. It's not been feeling good lately, and I feel like my appetite has been really different lately. I don't know, this lighting is not cute. I don't feel cute. But I just wanted to document this just in case I actually am pregnant. Oh, and I should also mention that Matt does not know that I am going to take this test anytime. Holy shit, it says pregnant. Holy, oh my, it says pregnant. Can you read that? Oh my god. So I was definitely surprised. I did not think it was going to say that. I actually saw it in the camera before I actually saw it on the thing, because when I had looked at it, it was just blinking, and then I showed the camera, and then that's when it said pregnant. So anyways, I was shocked, and I was like, crap, now I'm gonna have to tell Matt. So I was thinking about ways how to tell him, and I texted him and I was like, hey, when are you gonna be home tonight? And he's probably late. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, well, the earlier you come home, the better, and whatever. So I told him that I had a surprise for him, and I was so nervous to tell him. I don't know why, but I was so terrified. I was so nervous, not because I was like afraid of like him being upset or mad. Like I wasn't afraid of that, because it's definitely something that we really wanted, but it was just like I did it without him. So I just knew it was gonna catch him off guard, because it caught me off guard. So anyways, but I was trying to think of like ways to tell him. Like I just like immediately went to Pinterest and was like looking up things, and there's like cute ideas with like onesies or like little boxes that you like open that says like you're gonna be a dad with like a pacifier or something. But it just felt weird. Like I think because it like hadn't really set in, like it didn't really feel real to me yet. So I was like, no, I can't do that. Like that's too weird. I'm gonna just have to tell him. So he came home and I had actually fallen asleep. So I woke up when he got home though, and he's like, all right, are you gonna tell me the surprise or whatever? And I was like, oh crap. And I was so nervous, and I was like, I don't want to tell you. And I was like, I just want you to guess. So he's like, okay. And he's like, did you buy me tickets? And I was like, no. And then he like saw, because I had like taken my phone out and was just like recording audio. And he's like, you're recording? And I was like, yeah. And then I think like right then when he saw that I was recording, he knew. And so he's like, are you pregnant? And I said yes. So we were just both really shocked and excited, but it, like I said, like it just didn't really feel real. So it just like felt weird kind of talking about it. So we kind of talked a little bit about it, and then we went to sleep. And then obviously that the next few days were really busy with his sister's wedding and everything, and we didn't want to tell anybody. Obviously we had just found out ourselves. We didn't know how far along I was. But we didn't want to like ruin his sister's wedding weekend. We wanted it to all be all about them. So we waited until like I think a month to tell them. But it was just fun. So that's kind of like the story of how Matt and I found out that I was pregnant. We were so excited. I know this video is kind of like short and sweet, but I just wanted to put this video out there, and then the next few videos will be updates. I'll probably do one video that's gonna have like from when I found out to week 16, because I'm not gonna do a short video for all of them. I had written down some things for each week as far as like symptoms and things like that. So I'll just kind of hit on those. It's not going to be long or anything, but I'll hit on that, and then hopefully week by week I'll do an update on like how I'm feeling and different symptoms, or you know, whatever. I think that that's all that I have for the update on how I found out that I was pregnant. I was gonna wait to post any of these until like after we had announced on Facebook, because we haven't announced on Facebook yet. We're planning to do that when we find out the gender on my birthday. So we'll post, but we won't say the gender until our family knows. I will see you guys when I do the week by week updates.